What's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Tricky Jim at Full Grip Games. Today on stream, I was doing a ton of testing for the Players Cup 2, the first rounds of which are taking place this weekend. I've been practicing with one of my favorite decks in standard format, Pikarom, and we've made some key updates to the list that I think make it tournament ready. Let's check it out. We were able to end the stream today with a 10-game win streak using this list. This list is a natural progression from earlier lists that we showed off on the channel, but with some key differences. A second Boltund has been very good in this deck. Boltund's Electrify attack is key to getting a solid start. You get to search your deck for up to 2 Lightning Energy cards and attach them to your bench Pokemon in any way you like. So Boltund V is an excellent starter because you're going to choose to go second with this deck every single time. Getting the turn 1 Electrify is very good. So running 2 Boltund helps you to find your Boltund early so that you can get it into the active position and use Electrify. But it's also good as a late game sweeper with that Bolt Storm attack for a lightning and a colorless. It does 10 damage plus 30 more damage for each lightning energy attached to all of your Pokemon. And of course, this whole deck is geared to get a ton of lightning energy in play in order to allow for big Bolt Storm attacks. So running 2 Boltund has been fantastic. Since you like it early, you like it late, you really just always want to have a Boltund V in play. Now, to back up Boltund, we do have Pikachu and Zekrom Tag Team GX. A lot of times you're going to be using that Electrify attack to accelerate energy onto Pikarom, and then go in with Pikarom to full blitz, dealing 150 damage and accelerating 3 more lightning energy from your deck onto the board. Usually with full blitz, you're going to be targeting Raichu and Alolan Raichu, who is more often than not the big finisher in this deck with his Tandem Shock attack, dealing 80 damage plus 80 more damage if it switched from the bench into the active, and also inflicting paralysis. To go with that very disruptive paralysis, we have got 2 copies of Reset Stamp at the end of the game. When your opponent has taken multiple prize cards, you're going to want to Reset Stamp your opponent to low, go in with a Tandem Shock on a big VMAX or Tag Team Pokemon GX or something like that, and then finish the game with Lightning Ride GX. A lot of games end that way, especially since you're going to lead Boltund. Boltund's Electrify will help juice up your board a little bit. Maybe the Boltund gets knocked out, then you go full blitz, you juice up your board a little bit more, then the Pikarom gets knocked out, your opponent's taken 5 prizes, you go Stamp to 1 and Tandem Shock, and then play the rest of the game from there. And with, Reset Stamp in the deck, stamping to 1 happens all the time, especially with Crushing Hammer. Being able to limit your opponent's energy on board can really create some very strong comeback scenarios. Another aspect of disruption that I really like with this list is 2 copies of Chaotic Swell. Chaotic Swell has proven to be one of the best cards in this deck, especially since you can stamp fire decks to low, play a Chaotic Swell, and take a knockout. It's just a really, really strong card for preventing those giant hearth plays with Welder against decks like Senti-Scorch VMAX, against Mewtwo and Mew decks, against Baby Bucephalon decks. Chaotic Swell is very strong, especially for keeping Power Plant out of play as well. If you happen to be playing against an Eternatus VMAX deck, using Chaotic Swell to bump Power Plant is very good. We also increased our energy count. I was originally at 4 Speed Lightning, 9 Basic Lightning, then I went to 10 Basic Lightning, 3 Speed Lightning, and now I'm at 4 Speed Lightning, 10 Basic Lightning, and I do feel like this is the correct amount of energy to run. Only running 9 Basic Lightning made it feel like I was constantly running out of lightning energy in the deck to fully utilize with full blitz, and then only running 3 copies of Speed Lightning energy felt bad since it is just such a powerful draw card in the deck, getting you 2 extra cards in your hand when you play it from your hand onto one of your lightning Pokemon. So I really like the 14 energy. It also helps with the 2 copies of Boltund, since you're going to be able to Bolt Storm for huge numbers with 14 energy in the deck. You're very capable of hitting upwards of 300 plus damage with Bolt Storm at the end of the game, which is amazing. 2 copies of Big Charms, also very good against ADP Zacian decks. Putting the Big Charm onto your Pikachu and Zekrom-GX makes it so that Zacian V's Brave Blade cannot one-hit KO your Pikarom, since we do resist metal by 20. So we do like that. Also against Eternatus VMAX, being able to put a Big Charm on your Raichu and Alolan Raichu can save you at the end of the game. It can give you 290 HP on your Raichu and Alolan Raichu, and Eternatus VMAX can only hit 270. So that is a big deal in that matchup as well. All in all, we have the list geared to be as consistent as possible. Consistency is key in the Pokemon trading card game, and this deck just oozes consistency. 3 copies of Electromagnetic Radar and 4 copies of Quick Ball but by far my favorite thing about playing Pikarom is its comeback potential. A lot of the games that we played on stream today had us on the edge of our seats as we were coming down to the finish line with Raichu and Alolan Raichu or Pikachu and Zekrom Tag Team GX. So definitely check out the gameplay and let me know, what do you think of this Pikachu and Zekrom Tag Team GX deck in the comments below. And we're playing against Etern. Beautiful, I know. Snorlax, my dear, loves Eternatus. It is their favorite deck, from what I can tell. Okay, we're not going to want 2 Boltunds. Okay. Data change, get an energy in the discard pile. Cool. Would like to hit this. Excellent. We go here. And we've got Boyo. That's fine. Radar. These fellas. Peak to Denny. And we just electrify. Unfortunately, I had to get rid of the Swell in hand. That obviously would have been very good because I know Snorlax really likes to play plants. So, it could always end up being a little disastrous for us. Alright, we did get the Crushing Hammer there on the Boltund and a Research. Energy on Eternatus. Gonna start setting up those poison dudes. Alright, there's Croagunk. Maybe a Trubbish coming down. Yeah, there's another Etern. Trubbish finding its way onto the board. And no power plant. Excellent. We've got Chaotic Smell. Switch into Big Peak. Data change. Okay. I think here we definitely just have to swing into the Eternatus. Two lighting in the discard pile. Yeah, let's just go here. Okay. Go Air Balloon on the Boltund. I mean, I obviously could boss something. That just doesn't seem worth it. We have to soften this thing up, so have to full blitz. And then just hope that maybe Snorlax is drawn a little weird this next turn. And then up next, like, we've got a potential Crobat, some hammers, and some stamps is what we're looking at. So that's like our bid to get out of this if Pikarom goes down this turn. Quick Ball for Coco. I don't want to Quick Ball for Coco since the Quick Ball is my only out to drawing cards. So we don't want to do that. The Crobat is my only out. So it would be big if we could take the knockout on this thing. I can get +3 more energy into play. So I could do 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19. I could do perfect math with Boltund. That is, sure enough, perfect math with the poison dudes. Unfortunate. So I need... I mean, I just have knockout with Boltund. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. Because I got 2 energy in the discard pile, 1 energy to attach. Yeah. We go Quick Ball here. Get that down. Go Coco. Go Dance of the Ancients. These guys. Okay. Energy Switch. So we got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19, 19. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. That's good. Good doggo. So then, yeah, we don't have any draw now, but we clear the Eternatus off the board. Take 3 prizes. Now, you know, Snorlax has got to think, okay, I'm going to try and get a VMAX established, protected, with an energy on it, and then hope that, you know, basically they have to boss and knock out my Raichu for game. That's basically what it comes down to. But they don't have an energy drop, so we should just win. Yeah. Because we can go Speed Lightning Energy onto Raichu. And we've got, honestly, just knockout and then boss for game. It's cool. So we just want to make sure that we've played all the cards that we need to play. Get rid of Marnie and Peak. Check the deck. 2 hammers, 2 stamps, 1 boss, 1 speed lightning. Alright, so we hold the boss in our hands. No need to play anything else. Just Bolt Storm, take the knockout, boss up Crobat for game next turn. Should be the routes that we need to take. Yeah, Boltund's insane. Boltund is very, very good. I think the two Boltund in the list, I haven't really looked back since we added the second Boltund. I think that's just like super important and you know, kind of takes the place of the Tapu Koko V that I used to use, right? So let's see, Snorlax establishing that Eternatus VMAX now, going for hammers, going for any way to slow me down out of just like winning the game this next turn. They need a hand disrupt too, though. We've got Marnie, so I do have 1 more Marnie or 1 more boss in my deck, and I have a Crobat in my deck to dig for it. There it is. Alrighty then. Now I don't want to reorder. Well, I've got 2 bosses in my deck, so I could reorder my deck, but I know that there is 1 boss that is like somewhere in the next 15 cards. Or like 13 cards. So we're going to stamp to 3. Go for the Crushing Hammer. Switch into Raichu. Crobat. And there's the boss. GG's, Snorlax. GG's. We got Lightning Ride. And take our final 2 prizes. Absolutely. Pleasure as always. Definitely close. I mean, it's always close, right? It looks like we're playing against some sort of fossil deck. This is definitely the kind of deck we could lose to. They got the turn 1 research lab. Oh yeah. This has the potential to go poorly. It's not great. All right. We've got Boltund. We've got Raichu. It's probably going to have to just be Pika-town, I imagine. Have to imagine. So we'll go here. Take a look at the deck. Got to get Pikarom out. I think the only things that are going to matter are Pikaroms, me pulling off Tag Bolt, and Boltunds. That's it. So, attach this energy here and just research. Yo, thanks, Big D. I appreciate that. Thanks. But no, I think I barely have time to really, with everything that I do with like streaming and YouTube videos, and now also writing blog posts on trickygym.com. I mean, coaching just is something that I don't have time for anymore, unfortunately. But I have a lot of really good friends that I recommend. Like I said, JW O'Reilly, both of them great coaches, and I think would make excellent excellent coaches if you're looking for coaching. Because some people do work better on a one-to-one, you know, which makes sense. So, all right, we're going to just electrify. I don't think I really need to go get anything else. Just going to do it. Accelerate onto the peak. And then with this matchup, we're definitely just going to want to keep our board as, you know, keep our board as little as possible. We're really just going to want to minimize the damage output done by Golisopod. And then we're eventually going to want to try to pull off a big tag bolt. Mudkip from the future says ADP, turn into Centiskorch, Lucario, Melmetal. But Aeropod. Aeropod can beat anything if it runs hot enough. That's the thing about Aeropod. Alright, I got switched. Golisopod, here he is. Hard time slash, 130 damage. That is a tough pill to swallow. It's fine. We've got boss. I mean, I think I honestly just boss, knock out an Aerodactyl. No, I take the energy out. Take the energy out. Yeah. And just swing with Boltund. Don't offer up the peak yet. So we're doing 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, let's go Speed Lightning, kind of see what we're looking at. Got Crobat and Energy Switch. I think it might be correct to throw the Koko to so that I can just promote the... No, because I can promote... Well, I don't have any draw cards in my hand, so that's what I was thinking. But now that I have Energy Switch, we're probably chilling. So I think we just Bolt Storm. Seems fine. Take the knockout. Then force them to find an energy to knock out the Boltund in return. Because that's kind of how you beat this deck, is like you have to like force them to miss an energy somewhere along the line. That's usually going to be our best bet. And then we're going to have to like stamp. I mean, stamp at the end of the game is going to be really important too, because that's like the biggest chance that they miss the energy drop that they need is going to be with stamps. But we have to make sure that they're, you know, 2-hit KOing all of our guys. We definitely, and especially, I mean, it'd be ideal if they had to 3-hit KO Pikarom, right? But there's no way that that's going to be a thing, I don't think. Ooh, I really hope that they don't get the knockout on this Boltund, as I don't have a lightning energy in my hand, so I would have to Day change, and I do not want to give them the option to KO a Dedenne. So that'd be tough. They do find Scoop Up Net. Do they have the energy that they need? I'm guessing that they do. Nope. Unless they just want to Stellar Wish again for fun. And they have another switch in their hand, but they might have missed the energy. We'll see, unless they just have another switch and are going to get these cards into their hand first. You know, maybe they wanted to... Nope, no switch. Cool. So we're chilling, most definitely. I could go just full blitz to myself this next turn, which is kind of cool. $130 still takes a knockout of there. I think we just let this kind of marinate as is. We go Bolt Storm. I still don't feel like I should dance yet. I know they have a boss in their hands. I guess I will dance. I'm just going to do it. That way, I don't have to bench any more Pokemon. We just Bolt Storm. And then force them to come up with something else. And then, yeah, next turn we're going to go probably full blitz to ourselves. Yeah, I know, chat. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. The full blitz to ourselves. Well, they do got an Aerodactyl. Lots of Aerodactyls. Highly intimidating. However, I am going to have to find, you know, some other stuff going on. I got 4 prizes left to take. It's not exactly great. Stamp to 4 is kind of gas though. All right, probably not going to need these hammers. Okay. I've already thrown the Tapu Koko. Speed Lightning. Okay. Go Stamp to 4 full blitz. Could be good. And then when I full blitz to myself, they hit it. I tag bolt, attach. Yeah, that seems good. Don't bench another dude. Just go here. Full blitz, full speed ahead. 3 energy onto Big Peak. They've got 4 prizes left. I don't give them any other Pokemon. We pull our other stamp off the prizes. Then we go tag bolt next turn. We go to 1 prize remaining. If they bench an Oricorio, we win off of that. And we go attach here next turn, and then attach again, and we have our final Pokemon can full blitz anything on the board for game. So this should put us on a course to win. Thank you so much, Renz, for that Prime sub. Appreciate you. Okay, we do got Speed Lightning Energy. Love to see it. And we should just stamp. I don't know. I'm stamping them up. I don't know why. I guess because technically if I get stamped to 1, then I need to find an energy to win. So, like, technically, I should play all these cards. Right? All right. I'm going to tag bolt. So I guess, yes. That was the thought, huh? Seems fine. So we'll take our 2. And then we're chilling. Because they knock out my peak. I mean, in order to knock out my peak, they have to go in with Aerodactyl. Golisopod's not doing enough, so they need to find the triple for Aerodactyl. Do 180, 180 plus 130. Right? Yeah, 310. So that would get them there. And then I just have the energy to knock out the Aerodactyl for game. So it should be it. Let's see what they've got. But I don't think so. All right, Peak's been on quite the win streak. Feels good, man. Like a good old-fashioned win streak. Let's see. I have to make an other category on my win-loss chart. Because this does quantify as other, I guess. It's like similar as like Mad Party or something like that. I don't think that my opponent has a potential route. I guess the only real route would be Stamp. Or if they play a way to remove my energies. If they play Crushing Hammer in the deck, if they were to come out the cut with some Crushing Hammers, I'd be kind of sick. I still have multiple turns to win, though. Right? Even if they were to like hammer that, knock out the active, I could go attach, pass, and attach again and win. I guess technically the Crobat now I cannot KO. It is too big. So if they wanted to try and buy a turn with Crobat, they could. I would have to find Boss in order to KO it. I am getting Marnied at the very least. So we do know that. But I should have plenty of energy still in my deck. I've played very conservatively this game. I think. Yeah, so still Dedenne's in the deck. Still Crobat's in the deck. And they scoop. All right, cool. Another one bites the dust. 8 win streak. Can we get to 10, chat? Yo, what's up, Rage PDX? Thanks for hanging out with us today. And I'm glad you decided to check us out on Twitch. It's really a lot of fun. We have a great community here. Broken top deck. Power plants, you know, as always, kind of tough to play with, but it's fine. We got the Marnie. And then we'll see if we can hit a hammer. Well, Mr. Hammer. No dice. It's fine. Go there, go there, go there. And we're going Electrify. Cool. And we're going on to the Raichu and Alolan Raichu. That seems fine. So long as my opponent doesn't have the most insane turn 2. That'd be great. Yo, it's all good, Nixter. Sometimes things, tournaments, events don't go your way. Been playing long enough that that is just something that you learn along the way, you know. No amount of preparation. Sometimes the events you prepared the most for are the ones that go the worst, and then sometimes the ones that you didn't prepare at all for are the ones that you end up doing well at. Very difficult to tell when your next big moment is going to happen in the Pokemon trading card game. So definitely keep your head up and you know, eyes up for the next opportunity. This is a very tough position for us to be in. Most definitely, assuming that they get this knockouts. This does not seem good. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Please. Just whip the knockout. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 8. Good stuff. All right. Gazer wants to know my most frustrating tournament memory. A good question, Gazer. Let me marinate on that a little bit. Man, there's been some ones. There's been some ones. There have been some frustrating moments. That's for sure. See if we hit this. That's good. Go here. Marnie, my opponent again. And if we hit like one more hammer, I think I can actually go. Tough call. Okay. Got Eldegoss from Marnie again next turn. Obviously, we could just go Boltund. Could electrify again. I could just Day change. Kind of like Day changing. I think that seems fine. And then we're just going to go there. Just going to let it rip. Kind of see what we're looking at. If I find one more hammer. No, I don't. Okay. So I still feel like I could go YOLO with Raichu. That seems kind of... No, that's not what we want to do. All right. We want to go be responsible. We want to go... Okay. I think get the Pikarom and just electrify. That or I go Tandem Shock. I mean, going Tandem Shock just seems really high risk, though. I think the better play is to radar these. Just get myself a peek out, finally. Go here. 2 hammers down. It's fine. Go Dance of the Ancients. I don't think I should have put that Boltund down necessarily, but it's fine. And then we go Electrify. Just a weird game because I haven't like really gotten to utilize Full Blitz yet. But you know, they got a guaranteed 2 prize take here. They do have to attach the active in order to do it. So if I could just hit one more energy or one more hammer, if I could hit one more hammer, then we're in a decent spot to pull it off. To answer Gazer Beam's question, there's a couple that like really come to mind. I think there's some top 8s that I was like, I think there's a Pikarom Mirror top 8 of Denver. Awesome opponent, super sweet dude. But like, I beat my opponent in like day 2 Swiss 2-0, and then so going into top 8, I felt like I was favored to win the event. So then I remember like coming out, and it's like the Pikarom Mirror just didn't go my way at that time, right? It went to game 3, and it just like was really close. And I remember just being like, definitely remember being salty about that. because it was a Pikarom mirror and it was so close, and I had beaten my opponent in Swiss, you know, handily. It like wasn't close, you know. So then that felt like a missed opportunity, and I think like that's one of the things that's like most frustrating. There was also winning into Worlds 2018, winning into Worlds Day 2 2018. I dead drew game 3 in a Buzzrock mirror. That was also kind of crushing. So that definitely got me feeling some type of way. Okay, we're gonna go here. I think I just go for the Tandem Shock Stamp, Tandem Shock Paralysis, hope for the best. Yeah. Yeah, that seems fine. It's like a little rough. That or I just full blitz now. But if I can Tandem Shock, you know, stick them now, that's fine. I think this is fine. Yeah, we're just, and then just Marnie. There's no point in stamping. We'll just Marnie. Yeah, we'll just Marnie. It's like I've already got enough energy in play. Okay, we do have a Speed Lightning. Got Stamp. It's cool. I think we just go Tandem Shock. Hope that maybe they don't have the switch out. Or that if they do have the switch out, that they have to burn an energy. Ah. Who cares about energy when you play Turbo Patch? Very nice. But yeah, I haven't really... Oh, also, top 8 of Collinsville. Really, really... I think that might have been one of my worst. One of my toughest tournament memories, for sure. Top 8 of Collinsville. The last tournament that actually ever happened. Top 8 with Turbo Lax. Game 3 goes to time. And I have, like... My hand is like a research with all 3 of my energy in it. All 3 of my, like, triple XLs in it. After I use my Naganadel's GX attack or something like that. And it's just like I can't refresh my hand to go find the cards that I need to win. Okay. So that was really tough. And then it ended up going to time. So then, like, since I was playing against like a control deck, right? All right, we're gonna radar away these. Since I was playing against a control deck, I was like, okay, trying to figure out what their win condition was. And I didn't know that Litleo had an attack that could KO and execute, okay, for just a DCE. I didn't know this because obviously I don't go around studying Litleos, okay? So I didn't know this. So I had benched an execute earlier in the game, and the Litleo was able to take out my egg for game. That was really tough to deal with as well. So I think we knock this thing out, but I knock it out with Peak if we can. I don't want to play my... That's fine. We've got Stamp. I could Stamp to 4 and Stamp again. I think we could go here, Tag Bolt, right? Yeah. Just retreat for free. Or if I had found an energy, I could do it with Boltund. But we retreat for free, Tag Bolt. Yeah. That's fine. And then the Eternatus comes up. I Stamp to 1. We Shake and Bake. I do know the Litleo now. Yes, I do. I'm very familiar with the Litleo now. Yo, what's up, Spar Reaper? How we doing? Thanks for hanging out with us today. But those aren't like bad. Those were tough losses, but you know, tough losses is part of playing a game. So like I don't feel any type of way about those, right? I mean, one of the biggest moments in my Pokemon history was losing in top 8 to Sam Chen of the biggest tournament ever held, the North American International Championship 2017, right? I lost to Sam Chen because I whiffed DCE for game. I was digging, right? I used Instruct on Oranguru. I Shamaned. I was looking for the energy. My final play was to use Professor Kukui to dig for the DCE that I needed to win and go on to top 4 and earn the Nats trophy, right? And I used Professor Kukui, and I dig 2 more cards into my deck, and I still whiff the DCE. I extend my hand to shake Sam Chen's hand and to congratulate him on top 4, and then I check my top deck just to see, and the top deck was DCE. So I missed it by 1 card, right? I missed it by 1 card. You should never check, chat. You should never check. But, you know, interesting to know. But, like, that doesn't make me feel any type of way. It just is what it is. You feel me? It just is what it is. That doesn't make me feel salty or sad or upset or, you know, that's just part of playing the game. And I love the game. That's part of playing it. I'm not exactly sure how we win here. I think I'm out of, you know, there's a... I need to find a switch, that's for sure. Or something. Alright, we're going to paralyze. I've already GX though. So we're doing 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Well. Oh boy. I think 270 or 10 damage short, right? 10 damage short on the Raichu. Poggies. All right. Come on, deck. The swell. So you're saying that there's a chance? Okay. You're saying that there's a chance. Let's go here. I need to find one of my 3 boss and a switch. That's it. 11 cards in deck. All right. Let's go, chat. I think with the energy here would not do it. It doesn't matter. I just need to be able to take the knockout with Boltund. Right, we're doing 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. 21 will do it. All right, let's let it rip. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, Broken Peak. All right. That's it for the stream, chat. The 10-game streak. Let's go. Peak certainly delivered. And that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like the video, sub to the channel, ring that bell, and of course, check out FullGripGames.com for all of the best Pokemon trading card game singles, including pre-orders for Vivid Voltage singles. Available now. Make sure to check out the site if you're looking to get your hands on all of the best cards from Vivid Voltage. If you're looking for Pokemon trading card game online codes, make sure to check out FullGripCodes.com for instant PTCGO code delivery, including pre-orders for Vivid Voltage codes, which will ship out via email before the set drops on the Pokemon trading card game online. And of course, supporting the shop at Full Grip Games directly supports the content I create here on Tricky Jim. That's it. Y'all take it easy and have a great day. Peace.